Today's builds are flaming hot, of all types of different varieties, and they have the need to be speed champions. So let's get into what's in this box in today's video. Hello and welcome to Bricks and Toys. Before we get into today's video, we have our 13th and 14th Advent Calendar days to crack open. So let's just dive in and get this knocked out. Starting off with Harry Potter, Day 13, number 3 on the top row, and we have a minifigure. So the minifigure that we got on our Day 13 is Dumbledore in his purple pimp suit. He has front and back torso printing and dual head printing, even though his beard covers up his face, and he has his long gray hair as well as his pimp juice cup. So we have a Pimpin' Dumbledore for our 13th day of Harry Potter. Now let's move on to our Marvel for our 13th day. Hey, what did we get? We got another minifigure. So for our 13th day of Marvel, we have a Wakandan warrior with a spear. I don't know if there's anything festive about its torso printing and its back printing, but overall, another minifigure. Woo! Now, let's do our 2022 Day 13. And we have something buildable. Now, our Day 13 of our 2022 is actually rather kind of cute. If you guys remember, in our last video, I believe it was, we had our beach-themed Darth Vader. And here we have his castle on Mustafar built as a sand castle, kind of funny, with a bucket as well as a little shovel. So that is kind of cute, I do have to say. And now our 2023 13th day. And we have something built keeping up with the theme of Darth Vader. For our 13th day of 2023, we have a little Imperial shuttle. At least, that's what it looks like. So that wraps it up for the 13th. So now, let's do the 14th. Going back to our Harry Potter, 14 is number 1 on the first row. We have something buildable. So for Day 14 of Harry Potter, we have this little countertop with a candle and a bottle. Now, let's go check our Marvel on Day 14. So Day 14 for our Marvel is an accessory pack to our Wakandan minifigure from Day 13. It is a hockey stick with a bunny, ice skates, a hockey puck, and a little car windshield resembling a hockey goal. We also have a little present that I put together inside of the bag with a dark red gold and a dark red plate. So I'm just going to keep this in the bag. There's no need to take it apart. It says accessories. Now, for our 2022, Day 14. So for our 2022 Star Wars, looks like we have some type of, maybe it's one of those B-Wing flyers from like the Clone Wars era or something like that. But that's 2022. And now let's go to our last one, and we have a minifigure. Yay! For Day 14, we have a Leia indoor themed minifigure. Front and back torso printing, front leg printing. She is holding a blaster in one hand, a cookie in another, and she does have a smirky face and a more of an ornery face, aggressive face, as you guys can see. And then she has that nice little hairpiece. That does it for our Advent calendar. And then that means we are on to today's builds. Yeah, builds. And they are flaming hot. Today, we have a small set showcase that I am excited to show you guys. And what's in this box does not have 170 to 260 calories. They are actually Speed Champions cards of all different types. And I just noticed that Doritos Flamin' Hot Nacho Flavored Tortilla Chips have 260 calories per one little package. But nothing compared to the Chester's Flamin' Hot Fries at 270. Nutritional facts. Don't you love getting distracted? So today's build is all about Speed Champions. And the way we're going to do this small sets showcase on the Speed Champions is I'm going to mysteriously pull a Speed Champion out of the box, and then we're going to review it once it's built. Before we get into this, I want to take you guys up to my Speed Champion shelf and show you guys what my Speed Champions are and how these are going to work with those. And I'll explain what I mean by that as I show you what's up there. Bringing you guys high like wings on eagles, we have our 2019 to 2023 Speed Champions cars. I've shown you guys this before. I don't remember where and when, but I have a whole blank slate for the 2024s that's coming out. So far it doesn't seem like we have too many, so that space should be adequate. But I have all the 2022 and 23, but I'm missing some 21, I'm missing some 20, and I'm missing some 19. I only want 19 through 24 and beyond, but I need to get at least one set per each of these. And that's what we are going to do today. Now, one last good look before I take you guys down and bring you guys back around for you guys to guess the 3 missing builds that I have to build that go up here. So as you guys seen, I have a pretty good collection from 2019 to today. I'm very proud of it. There's just a few little holes that we need to fill in, and I'm really hoping with what we have in this box we can really get it done. Now, we do go beyond 2019 in this into the older years, but all of those cars will be for the Lego City. So I made sure not to get too racy going back from 2019. What I would like to do is not have a set schedule of how I want to perform these. I'm just going to reach in. What am I going to grab? And pull out our first build. And our first build is going to be from 2017. So this is going to be one for the Lego City when it's complete. If you guys don't know, Speed Champions went from being a 6-stud wide car to an 8-stud wide car somewhere around 2020. And when they did that, they made them a little bit too fat to go into the Lego City. But if you have anything that's 2019 and backwards, you can easily put those into a Lego City and they fit on the road plates quite mint. So we have the 2017 McLaren. Now I did pick this set up used from my local Bricks and Minifigs. I did have to order a sticker sheet. This is where I started learning that sticker sheets on older sets are really expensive. This one, not too bad, only at about, I think it was $15. And I paid about $20 for the car, and it was only missing about 50 cents worth of pieces. Not too bad. So let's go ahead and let's do a quick review of this thing, not in the bag, but built. Okay, so let's take a quick review of the 720S from 2017. Now this one, I believe I did pick up for about $25, and I just did a parts counter in it of about $5 total. So I paid about $30 for this one, putting it right in the market of a used one. Used on Bricklink, they are about $30 plus shipping and taxes, and that's what I have bought into this before shipping and taxes. Overall, it's a really cute car. It has this little design stand, which is really cool. One of the things I was missing was the chair part of this stand. We do have the little minifigure inside of the car. He's got his suit on, so I guess he likes to keep it classy and racy at the same time. Just a nice good old 6-stud. This will look good in the Lego City. So now let's go on to our next. Now let's reach in. You know, maybe I should use this hand. Maybe this hand will pull out better results. Ooh, I grabbed the big one. What do we have here? I pulled out a 2-pack of Speed Champions. This is the Jaguar E-Type with the SUV Lego set. Now this one is from 2020, so this would be my missing 2020 for the collection. Now, I did buy this one used off of Bricklink. Part of buying it used was they did include a new sticker sheet. So the pieces have the stickers that are originally included, but we do have that extra sheet to kind of help us if we decide that the stickers are not good enough. Because that is a big deal when I do my Speed Champions. I'm an adult collector and I want my stickers on like an adult collector would do them. So all of these pieces are pre-sorted by the seller. All the work's done for me. I don't have to worry about much, just to split them apart into bins and then get to building. Let's go ahead and let's zip to reviewing these fully built. Okay, so here we are with the Formula E Panasonic Jaguar Racing Gen 2 car and Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy. I'm going to guess this is the Formula E and this is the I-Pace. So let's start off with, well, the obvious little accoutrement that comes with it. I don't know why they feel like they have to put these stinking banner things in these older sets. It's like, we don't need it. I already have like 2 or 3 of these. And now I have another. So here's the Formula E car. Like I said, this was a used set, but it came with all new stickers. It gave me the opportunity to put the stickers on correctly, which I'm very thankful for. Not my favorite car of the bunch. I do like the blue. And I do like the look of a Formula 1 car a lot more than I do a Formula E. So that's the car. Chassis construction. And then we have the I-Pace, which is this one. A lot of stickers on this one. And the stickers seemed a little bit yellowed, but, you know, at least they were included in the set. Not bad. I just feel like in 2020, didn't we get another SUV type vehicle? I think we did. I think we got the Urus, or the Uranus as I like to call it. And then we have the bottom, and then the roof does come off. We do have 2 printed elements right here. The windshield's not printed. Everything else is just stickers. We have our minifigs, and I got the minifigs hair just tossed in here. One little fun fact about this set, I did pay about $40 for it used with the new sticker sheet. Not too bad. But they actually threw in extra pieces. So I basically, after I built these, I had to go through and recheck all of my work because I had so many leftover pieces. And it turns out when you look at the part sheet of the book and look at the build, it'll tell you what pieces are extra. And yeah, that was fun. So that's the Jaguars. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay. So since this hand pulled out a 2-pack, let's see what it can pull out next. We'll shuffle. Wait, we got our next victim. Oh, it's the one that I just got the final parts in today. Now, this one was from Bricks and Minifigs, and it was quite a tragic case. This is a 2017, the Mercedes-AMG GT3 set. I did have to buy the sticker sheet for this one. It was around $20, and that's what just showed up today when I filmed this video. The reason I had to order the sticker sheet was this thing was missing a ton of parts. This is the one that has the removable front clip, and a lot of the parts were not even to this set. They were to something else. They were just made to work. I did get this for, like I said, around $20, but I did have to put out the money for the parts and the stickers. Probably would not have been too much different than just buying the set new, but I like to save the Lego sets, so thus the money is not the object. It's fun to have a project, everybody. So let's go ahead and let's review this set built. So now we are looking at the AMG GT3 from 2017. Really stylish car. I kind of wish you guys could have saw what this looked like when I first got it, but let's just say this 2x4 roof tile, I had a whole extra one of these strapped across the hood. It did not even go there. And then the front bumper was made out of pieces from a different Lego set. I don't even think this front bumper was even fully all there. I had to order a sticker sheet for this one that was like $20 just to make sure I had all the stickers available, because I like things to be correct, as you guys know. But that is the GT3. You can swap out the front ends. You can get an idea. I think the one that's on it looks the best. And there's our little minifigure inside right there with a matching yellow stripe down his vest. Super cool. So that is the 2017 GT3. Oh, and here's a little look at the 6-stud undercarriage. So, okay, on to the next one. Okay, so this hand let me down. Let's go with this hand now. Going in. Oh, wow, look at that. This hand did a good job. It picked the new set of the bunch. And this is the one that I'm missing from 2021. This one pisses me off, if I have to be honest. This is set number 76905, the 660-piece Ford GT Heritage Edition and Bronco R. When I bought my Countach in 2022, at the Lego store, I wasn't a full-time collector. I was just bored buying something to buy something, and I thought the Countach was cool. I saw this. I thought the GT was super awesome, but I said, I'm not buying that set because it's got the new Bronco, and I don't like the new Bronco. If you guys like the new Bronco, well, that's okay. It's just not for me. So I didn't buy it. And then guess what happened? Well, now I'm collecting from 2019 to today, and this is retired. And for some reason, this is one that's really expensive. I think I picked this one off of Bricklink for about $60. It's new in box, but the box is quite tortured. So, not too bad. Now let's go ahead and let's do a quick review of this set built. Okay, so let's take a look at the Ford GT Heritage Edition and Bronco R. Now, like I said, this was a 21 set. It did retire December of 22, and that's how I missed it, because I got my Countach August of 22. Should have bought this while I was there, but I was just too cheap, and I did not like the Bronco. But I will tell you guys, starting off with the Heritage GT, this thing is really cool. Lego somehow did an amazing job on getting all of those curves. This car in real life is so dang curvaceous. Hell, we built the Technic version of it this year. And it is just a very curvy car. And that's the bottom. Then we go on to the Bronco R. And I have to say, I actually ended up liking this model. It was really cool to build something different. I like the little roll cage you see inside. You can see our little driver in there. I like the off-road tires. It's really cool. It's got 2 tires hanging out of the back. And it is pretty much a fully system brick-built chassis. And of course, I keep all of the hair pieces and everything inside of the cockpits of these cars. So that is the Ford GT Heritage Edition and Bronco R. So now, let's go on to the next. Okay, so I don't know if there could be any more surprises in this flaming hot box, but so far we've got Fords, we've got Mercedes, we've got McLarens. You know, we're doing pretty good. Hell, we even have some Jaguars. We're doing pretty flaming hot on today's video, but we're going in and we're pulling out our next build. And our next build is like our 2017 McLaren and our 2017 Mercedes. This will be for the city. This is the 3rd car I picked up for the city. This one, again, was about $20, and this is the one that hit me upside the head with the truth about buying sticker sheets that are about 8 to 9 years old. This is the 2015 McLaren P1. You know, P1 cleaner than your church shoes. Ah, yeah. We all know the song. This is the Speed Champions version of that car. I restored this set. I peeled off all the stickers thinking that the sheet was only going to be $2. It turned out to be almost $30. I spent almost $50 restoring this set, or I will be spending that much to restore this set to its mint condition. Not the smartest move. By now you guys have seen the TIE Fighter, to where because of this set I learned a lesson on that. I did not do that mistake with that set, but this is where I learned it from. So let's go ahead and let's review this set built. Now, let's take a look at our 2015 McLaren P1. And the really cool thing about this car is this is the first series of Speed Champions. So, it comes with 3 cones, a little curb. But just take a look at that. They basically use the stickers to make the depth. This is when they were just starting. They didn't know what they would become to fans when they made this car. That's what makes this one very cool. Again, this one's for the Lego City. And this is the one that taught me about 2015 sticker sheets being $50. The McLaren P1 from 2015. Now, let's go on to the next one. Okay, we got to be getting down towards the bottom. Now I'm going to go back in with this hand. And we have another 2015 Speed Champion set. This is the Porsche 918 Spyder. Again, I peeled the stickers off of this set, and I should not have done that because this one was also around $20-something to replace the stickers. It was missing quite a few pieces, but nothing more than a couple dollars to get it fixed. This is the 4th of the Speed Champions that will be used in the Lego City. So the Lego City, mostly around the Avengers Tower, will have some exotic cars because, you know, Tony Stark likes his cars, and, you know, the Avengers drive some serious hardware. So let's go ahead, let's jump to the review video of this build. And here is our 2015 Porsche 918 Spyder. Now, what was missing with this? Well, a few parts that make up that weird little side piece. The book, which you didn't need. You can always get the instructions offline, but for only $1, why not have it? And then I had one of these back pieces right here missing. But other than that, oh, and the minifig was missing on this one. But other than that, this one was only like $20. Again, the sticker sheet was another $20. Learned my lesson there. Pretty simple. This is one of the first series, like with the McLaren. That is the 2015 series. And there's our bottom. Not too shabby, everybody. And that completes that Speed Champion car. So now let's move on to the next one. Okay, guys, I'm pretty good at counting, and I know that there's nothing left in this box except for one thing. And that is going to be what's in this bag. Yep, I was right. So that is the box. This is the missing 2019 Speed Champion set. So I was missing this duo, I was missing the 2020 duo, and I was missing the 2021 duo. You guys see the theme here? The 2 packs are quite hard for me to collect because of price. I did pick this up at my Bricks and Minifigs for like $50. It is the Mini Cooper 2-pack. I'm not sure the exact name due to the fact that I did not write it down. I did order a sticker sheet for this one, but being 2019, it was not too expensive. It does come with 1 book, and it is this set. With the off-road Mini Cooper, the weird little display, and the little rally Mini Cooper. This set is really freaking cool. I'm excited to have it built. The pieces are not sorted. I washed the set, took off the stickers, and then I just poured it all into the bag like I did the others. So that is our next build. So let's go and let's zoom in to this being complete. And now we have our 2019 Mini Cooper 2-pack. And man, do you think they included enough crap with this? It is loaded. So a few of the things that were missing on this one were like the tools, one of these toolboxes. We had to order all the parts to get those fixed. And then we were just missing some odds and ends between the cars. Nothing too big. As you guys can see, we have it looks to be the newer Mini. It is on a jack stand that comes included. Looks like that. And then there is also a little creeper for the mechanic to slide down. We have a minifigure. And like I said, we have like a gas can, tool carts. We have these little displays all around. Looks like a little mini showcase for like a racing. Then we have a little tiny Mini with a little minifigure over there. Looks like a reporter who loves racing. I love the tires on the roof of this guy. I love how small this one is. It is so cute and little. That's what she said. That's just a really cute car. Its minifigure is also inside of it, just like with this one. This one has suspension. I think this is the only Speed Champion to ever feature suspension. But it does have this gnarly built body. Those rubber bands are what gives it the suspension with some Technic components. Pretty crafty way that they did that. This thing is some serious looking material. So that is the Mini Cooper portion of this video. Now, I believe that is all we have, so I guess it's back to the studio. Well, that is a wrap on today's video. Hundreds of dollars in Speed Champions cars, most used, all cleaned, inventoried, re-stickered, made to be brand new once again, resurrected from their dusty, incomplete selves like when I found them. Just take a look at all of these books that we had to go through. 10 books. When I started filming this episode, well, not filming, but planning this episode, it was only maybe a few cars. But then I figured if I had the 2019 Mini Cooper, I should get the 20 and the 21 2-packs, the Bronco and the Jaguar, to complete the 3 that I'm missing up above my shelf here. And while I got the Mini Cooper, I went ahead and I got the 2 McLarens and the Porsche. And then when I went back to Bricks and Minifigs, I saw the GT3 AMG and I was like, well, I should buy that one too. And before I knew it, I had a whole bunch of parts coming in from Bricklink, and I had a huge episode that I knew I was going to have to film. I don't know what's easier, building one solid set for the amount of pieces that this was and cost, or building these 10 cars. Not quite sure. But what I do know is I have a lot of nice cars. I don't know if I will ever collect all of 15, 16, 17, and 18. It's not really my plan. I don't really have a purpose. The reason that I have these 4 is because they don't have a lot of racing stuff on them. And I think that they would look really good in the Lego City. And as a matter of fact, we're going to go into the Lego City here in a minute, and we're going to see where I decided to place these. If I had to pick from the pre-2019 era, which one is my favorite? I really think it's the 720. I really like the 720, but the P1 is like right there. The reason that I don't choose the P1 is you could see by 2017 that they were putting in a lot of thought with the curves. And on this one, they were just trying to substitute ingenuity with stickers. But I can't fault Lego because they were just starting out with a product line that they weren't even sure was going to be a hit. Ain't it funny? We're about 9 years in on Speed Champions, and they are a massive hit. It's one lineup I never thought I would really enjoy. Now, out of the 3 that I was missing, the Mini Cooper one for 2019 is so close to being my favorite, but this Bronco set, I could see why people already have it marked up to an insane price, even though it retired a year ago. It is just incredible. This Ford GT, the way that they did all the bricks on it, the curvatures. I mean, going back to what I was saying, 7 years prior, or 6 years prior, we'll use stickers to make it look like how it's supposed to be. You fast forward 6 years, they're now 2 studs wider and so freaking curvy. And not to mention the printed elements for the headlights is such a nice touch. Even though I saw that set August of 22 and thought maybe I should buy it, but I didn't. I really think I was wrong. I should have bought it, but I was being a dummy, and I figured I would buy the Countach and the Supra instead, because those are 2 cars that I can relate to and understand, where these were kind of out there, and I would only be buying it for the GT. But at the end of the day, this Bronco is pretty freaking dope. That's 10 Speed Champions cars in the bag. I don't have any more to do. I only have like 2 more used sets or 3 more to put together in a future video, and that will do it for all the used sets that I've recently bought. Bricks and Minifigs has been on fire recently with their used sets. I just keep buying because it's so fun to buy a used set, take it all apart, clean it, inventory it, and refresh it like new. It's just so fun for me to do. So before I wrap up this video, I'm going to go put these cars away to where they go, and then I'm going to show you guys where everything went, and we'll be headed out this video. Now, will you take a look at that collection? As far as I know, besides polybags, this is a complete 2019 to today collection. We have 2019 right there. Back here in the back, I just stuffed all the accoutrements for the ones that's going into the city, as well as that other little staging grid, because we also have the Urus in 2020 with the Jaguar. Both came with the starting grid. Why, I don't know. 2021, we have the Supra, obviously, coming into all these 2-packs. Super clean. Coming over the 22, and then our 23s right there. Wow. And 24s, which is invisible because we don't have them yet. But just one last good high look at that collection. I'm very proud of this, guys. Very proud to have all of the cars for at least 4 years. Okay, coming into the Lego City, we have that 918 Spider sitting at the light. If you guys notice, I'm doing some experimentation with my light pulls. See if I can get a good zoom in on one of those. Trying to see about how to make my lights look a little bit better. If you guys look, that's how they look with that little stick. Not a very good looking stoplight, but then compare that to this, a little bit better. I don't know, it's a work in progress. But over here we have that 720 going towards the amusement park. Pretty cool. Then Doctor Strange has the P1 chilling outside. Must be a pretty good job to be in Avenger. And then we have that Mercedes GT3 AMG chilling at the light. So that's where I put those. So that does it for today's Speed Champion build-off. Like I said, hundreds of dollars, have no clue how much in total, but all I do know is I gave a lot of Speed Champions a second life as being adult owned, and that is an incredible feeling all in itself. Just so you guys know, you guys can now leave thanks. There's a little link right below the screen. When you guys do that, you guys can leave little donations that go towards Lego sets, just like this in front of me. And you guys are also free to comment on any Lego sets you guys would like to see in the future. With that being said, feel free to drop your comments down below. What do you think about all the Speed Champions cars? Is there any that's particularly your favorite? Let me know. And with that, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and you all have an excellent rest of your day.